It was an opening assault that would come to be known as the Tet Offensive, a particularly bloody period of the Vietnam War. North Vietnamese forces launched an attack. Major Duffy again made sure he was the last aboard the helicopter. And finally, the airship was ready to depart. One of his Vietnamese allies was shot in the foot.
I'm fast as fuck, boy.
The medic still alive asked him, "Am I going to die? Am I going to die?" Captain Davis responded, "Not before me." Still fending off the Viet Cong assailants. At the time Captain Davis returned from war, the country was still battling segregation. Returned from Vietnam. You know, it's a story that didn't just begin in the Vietnamese village 58 years ago. God love you. Look, you know, for many of you, this is the year of the rabbit. And for others like the Vietnamese community, it's the year of the cat. Chronic bronchitis, asthma, many types of cancer, including any type of reproductive cancer. And something we've been fighting for a long time. Veterans-era veterans, Vietnam-era veterans are entitled to compensation. Earlier that day, the men had set out to recon the area. But in the dark, the men found themselves in the middle of the Viet Cong stronghold.